This is Insightful Nana. Behind these closed doors is one messy pantry. My friend Laura Lawrence is a professional organizer. She's with Harmony Within. She's going to come and show us how to organize a pantry. This is my pantry. I haven't tried to clean anything up before she gets here. Just going to leave it exactly the way it is so she can show us her method. Hi, this is Laura.
Hi,
Tell us where you're from
Orem, Utah.
and what do you do?
I'm a professional organizer.
And what's your company?
My company is Harmony Within.
Okay, great. We're going through the sorting process now. She's sorting everything out into like, is that right?
Like with like.
Like with like. So everything's going to be put on the counter here, and we're sorting like with like.
Okay, so we've sorted everything like things into like things, and we've tossed out the things we don't need anymore. So next we're going to talk about assigning a home to everything according to how it's used and how often it's used. And Kathy wants some of the things stored up high that are out of her grandchildren's reach, so we will consider that as we go.
I'm amazed how much stuff is on this counter that was in that pantry. Look at that. And everything's sorted
And the
into
table
like.
over here, don't forget.
Oh my gosh.
So
These
when
ladies
you
have
think you
come
have
to
a small
help.
pantry, and then you see you really have pretty good storage. And over here.
So,
Oh my gosh, all that was in the pantry. Amazing. Okay. Here's some of the storage items, turntables and things like that she's going to put back in to make things more convenient.
Let's do
Progress.
it right here and right there with all the canned goods because they're kind of heavy and that way they're right on the support.
Okay.
Okay,
I think 610.
have these been cleaned up?
Yes, they've been cleaned.
Dave is up to here already, he's 4.
Okay, this one's been opened but not in the fridge.
I have a
Throw
tall
it away.
daughter-in-law, 6 feet, and then I have a short daughter-in-law, 5'1".
Turntables.
Yeah, so they're really cute girls.
They're not very expensive.
Wow, look at this coming together.
Those are oh my goodness. Very.
That means I have to leave.
Stacking those
In
for
the
the
bag or out?
out of the bag. All these storage containers.
Yeah, expanding on
That's
that.
great.
Look how nice.
My fruit room, I should say. You saw that.
All that is now organized.
And if you want to label it, I'll leave my labeler and let you do that. Medicines, anything that, so you can see what's in the back. And then these are the same idea as this, just a little different variety, and it expands so you can have the size you want. You just create the divider so it uses the space in your drawer and keeps things organized. The advantage to that is that it does use the space better, and you can see easily, so you can even label each section. The disadvantage to these is the cleaning is not as easy because you have to wipe out each one of these. To me, it's worth the trade-off. It might depend what you've got in the drawer. So they're great for bathrooms, jewelry. I mean, you can use them for all sorts of things. Organizing.
Bye. Happy organizing. Thanks, Laura. Appreciate it. Bye. Wow, look at this pantry now. It looks so much better. You saw how much we had out on this counter, and now we'll go back and take a look at what we took out. According to the stack method, you sort, which we sorted on the counter, like things with like things. Then we toss, and the only thing we tossed was the contents of this bag. It wasn't very much that we took out. Now there's a couple of things that we took out here that I'm going to take downstairs or give back to a neighbor. But that was basically the only thing that we took out. Then we assigned everything a home. She put up all the cereals up there, and I had those on turntables, but she took them out and brought them closer to the front so they were easier to reach. Now this area she made for all the pastas and for the dry goods, the beans. I love these little racks because it makes it nice and convenient, and they hang down. She got those at Walmart. And then these little containers right here hold all the dry things such as dressings and mixes, that sort of thing, Jell-O. So like things with like things. On this shelf, she's put the baking supplies. There's chocolate chips and nuts in that little rack. And then on that turntable, it's one of the large turntables that I had on the top shelf that I had my cereal in. She's got the mayonnaise and the cooking things. There's shortening there, oil, that sort of thing. On this shelf down here, she's got the condiments, again on one of those large round turntables. And these shelves right here for short cans. And then she put all the canned goods and things on this large round turntable again. Next shelf down. Light things with light things. I had a lot of paper goods, and she's put all the paper goods on that shelf. On the floor. I had so many napkins, a lot of napkins that I didn't need, so we have put them in this little box right here. And there's my sugar and flour. This little bin for potatoes and onions. Now look how much space there is. We took out very little, and you saw everything was on my counter and on the table. How much stuff went right back in, but it looks much more spacious. It was a wide selection of containers. One of the secrets is to take everything out, sort it, and then decide what types of containers you need, because you may have the wrong kinds of containers if you buy them too prematurely. These are some of the containers that I had that we didn't use. There were several turntables and a rack, and so she simplified. That was one of the points, was to simplify. Now it's up to me to keep it up. I'm going to be doing some labeling and putting labels on some of the baskets so I know exactly where things go. If you want to get a hold of Laura, her website is harmonywithin.com. This is Insightful Nina. Until next time.